Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm sharing how we spent 5 days in Cancun and Tulum, where we stay, how we got around, and a few things I wish I knew before the trip. We flew from New York LaGuardia Airport to Cancun International Airport. For the first 2 days, we stay at Hyatt Ziva. It's an all-inclusive resort where you can just eat, drink, swim, and relax. The hotel has an amazing ocean view, especially near the cliffside. The water was absolutely gorgeous, and the staff were very welcoming. And also the food was better than I expected. But here's a few things I wish I knew before booking. Hyatt Ziva is not a brand new property. It used to be Dreams Cancun and reopened as Hyatt Ziva in 2015 after a major renovation. So some areas still feel a little older. It's also family friendly and popular for weddings, so it can get a bit noisy, but honestly, I still think the view was worth it. On day 3, we left Cancun and drove to Tulum. The drive was about 2 hours. In Tulum, we stayed at Azulik Hotel for 1 night. To be honest, Azulik Hotel was one of the main reasons I wanted to plan this whole trip. I have seen so many photos and videos of it online, and I really wanted to experience that jungle boho treehouse style hotel in person. Before going, I did read a lot of reviews, so I knew it was not a traditional luxury hotel. The rooms are mostly candlelit at night, but there is still electricity for phone charging, and there are fans for air conditioning, so that's totally fine for me. The only downside was that the shower water was a little salty, but honestly, I still love the vibe so much. Since we visited Tulum near the end of May, there was already some seaweed on the beach, and the ocean looked a little brown. If you want the clearest water, the best time to visit is usually from November to March. Starting from June, there can also be more thunderstorms and showers, so timing is definitely something to keep in mind. The hotel has a very organic treehouse-inspired design. Everything feels so close to nature. Lots of wood, curved shapes, woven textures, open air spaces, and the paths that make you feel like you're walking through the jungle. It doesn't feel like a typical modern resort. It feels more raw, artistic, and connected to the nature. At night, the whole place feels super romantic. It was not as dark as I expected, even with just candlelight. One of my favorite moments was lying on the sofa, swinging on the balcony, listening to the ocean and looking at the stars. We could even see the full Scorpio constellation, which was really special. On day 4, after breakfast, we checked out from Azulik and moved to Nomade Tulum. The two hotels were actually very close to each other, only about a 10-minute drive, and they're both located along the Tulum Beach Hotel Zone. Nomade still feel very Tulum, jungle, beachy, and boho, but it's also more wellness-focused. The whole place has its slow, spiritual feeling with yoga, meditation, sun healing, breath workshops, and a very earthy design style. It feels like the kind of place where you can naturally slow down. Originally, we planned to visit Chichen Itza and maybe some cenotes on day 4, but when we were already about halfway there, after driving for around 1 hour and a half, we were told there was a strike, and that Chichen Itza was closed that day. Since we were already tired, we decided not to push it and just went back. And honestly, I'm glad we did because we ended up going to Yen Spa, which became one of the highlights of the trip. The whole space feels very peaceful and healing. They have beautiful spa rooms surrounded by nature, healing baths, and different water therapies experiences. Overall, Cancun and Tulum feel like two completely different ways to relax. Cancun was all about blue water, ocean views, and easy all-inclusive resort life. It's good for family, first-time visitors, or anyone who wants a very easy vacation. Tulum felt more jungle, boho, aesthetic, and spiritual. It's perfect for couples or anyone who wants something slower, something more romantic. Looking back, renting a car for the whole trip was definitely a good decision. We booked an SUV from Hertz directly at Cancun Airport, and the process was actually very easy. If you have a US driver license, you can also use it in Mexico. For 5 days, we paid around $240 including insurance, and it gave us so much flexibility, especially because we're driving between Cancun and Tulum, different hotels and airport. It felt more convenient and more cost-efficient than using hotel transportation service. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful if you're planning a trip to Cancun or Tulum. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.